Alright, we are gonna start some Lexine's quest. This is likely going to be the last stream. And I definitely am excited to see what is left of this game. Landon had fixed up a few of the trials that we have to do for the, like, affinity thing. Oh, yeah. Thanks for the heads up. I forgot. That's the one thing I forgot to do. Lexine's quest. I always forget to change the title. I think maybe one time out of 10 I'll remember to change the title before I go live. Alright. We got some bonding trial things. So there's at least 3 more, I think. Because we were on the 3rd one, and I think Landon said there's like 5 or so. I'm gonna just mash through this because we had been through the texts last time. Oh, I gotta make sure to pick the options that I want, though, for the questions. Oh, damn it. I guess we're just picking the top choices. Okay, there we go. You two have a lot of history, that must be nice. Oh goodness, there's so many typos. I need to life up to it. I think he meant to put live up to it. Let's sound off in the chat. Let me know how you guys are all doing, what you've been up to. Okay, so that was the trial. Okay, hold on. Let me save just to make sure we went through that. Okay. Another trial. Oh boy, we got more cutscenes this time. Landon really liked doing the auto-scrolling through infinite loops to do text events for these. Oop, I accidentally picked that. I did not mean to select that. The way that the options pop up, it's an RPG Maker thing, it's not really Landon's fault, but I keep getting caught. I'll be nice. Tori's 2 steps behind her, I wonder. Oh wow, we actually get like a little bit of info on how Lexine's feeling about all of this after 30 hours of gameplay. Oh boy. Oh, this is it. Last one. What is this? Waifu patch time? I forgot that he called it that. Oh my god, everybody's spinning around. Oh my god. Oh, I wish the Landon would have been here for this. He just talks to a PA system. Oh my god. We've met the narrator, everyone. There he is. Wiafu. I think he spelled that wrong. Oh boy. Have you ever told a joke that just totally fell flat? Good question. Question 2. There's a building that is said to be haunted. What do you do? We've gone into stuff like that before. Are they going to do that every time? Yup. Landon was really proud of having them all spin around like that. For the final question, we're going to have the Super Ultra Flash round. Say the first thing that comes to mind. How about no? How about too bad? Sword. How do you okay. I feel like this question's supposed to be obvious based on which character. We'll do that one. We got Ayase anyway. Interesting. Okay. I guess we got Ayase. Alright, what does she give us? Oh boy. Ultimate Cross. Interesting. So we get a... Wait, what? No! No! Oh my god! Oh no! It's a good thing I saved to a separate file. Oh no! Everyone else is gone! That is so funny. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's a good thing. We saved to a separate slot. I should have went to the title screen, not shut down. We'll just open the other one. All right, let's go beat up some monsters. Let's go grind to level 99, like I promised. That's funny. This will probably be a very short stream. I don't intend for us to take too long with this. It's probably going to be like an hour and a half at most. That's funny though. Like, I was not expecting to lose my whole party. At least it just happened like at the end. So buff our party up. Oh wow, that actually did a lot of damage. We'll beat up on them. So our lowest level character is Ayase. She's level 92. She might take a bit. I'm not sure if she'll reach level 99 by the end of the stream. I at least want to get Lexine there, and that will mean several other characters will make it. We can actually just mash through a lot of these now. They still do a lot of damage, but not compared to how much health we have, and we definitely have a lot of damage on them. Alright, I'm not gonna go past this area. I want to stay close enough to the way out so that we can teleport out of here as soon as we want. Oh, they stunned half my party. That's cool. Nice. Unfortunately, Landon has not seen my message about the trials. I'm interested to hear what he says. At least you were able to get through them without a black screen. Yeah, that's true. Like, it could have been worse. Oh yeah, Al, have you seen the announcement of the PS5 Pro? Haven't been able to chat with you about this. Oop. Very expensive. Oh yeah. Especially where there's no disk drive. Like, I would have at least expected there to be a disk drive. Like, that kind of feels like it should have been the bare minimum. But apparently the bar can go lower. Okay, we almost got some level ups coming. Level 97, here we come. I probably wouldn't have gone through the effort to max out my level in this game if it weren't for the fact that it's easy enough to do. I wasn't expecting to be this high level at the end of the game, so might as well just finish the job, right? Probably gonna start working on my game again after this, with the break I'll have. Probably not gonna stream again until November at the least. Outside of the podcast, obviously. Which, tomorrow we've got into podcast. That'll be a very interesting topic to talk about. I still need to write down, like, stuff that I want to, try to talk about. There's some rumors about a PSP2 too. Yeah, I did hear, well, a PS... well, I mean, I guess the PSP2 would be the Vita, but like a follow-up to the Vita, yeah? Just a follow-up handheld. I heard that there's been rumors that they would be doing a PS4 handheld. Like, you'd be able to play your PS4 games on like a dedicated handheld. It's kind of weird. Kind of like a Steam Deck situation, but for PS4. I don't see that happening, but it'd be cool. But a new handheld would probably be a better idea if they were going to do that. I don't know how it would do, though, considering Sony kind of gave up on the Vita prematurely. Like, they at least kind of supported the PSP for a while. They kind of, like, left third parties to really, like, do most of the job afterwards, but, like, they at least had, like, the support there. But, like, they did the same but worse with the Vita, which is why the Vita did not last as long as it could have. Oh. It'd be cool to see, like, another company, though, do, like, a handheld, or at least, like, a Switch-like version of the same system. Like, I'm not saying just copy the Switch, but it'd be kind of interesting if, like, Microsoft or Sony was just like, okay, actually, I think my voice might be a little too loud. I'm peaking a bit on my microphone. I think I might have my volume set too high for it. I will lower it just slightly. Yeah, it's at 91. We can drop that down to about 80. Yeah. We probably need more than just playing PS4 games to be successful. Yeah, because, I mean, if they were going to do it, they should have already announced it. And it should have already been coming out, like, this year. Being next year or later, at that point, it's too late. Like, I thought the idea was cool, but as time has gone on, it's like there's just going to be less and less reason for it. But it would be cool if, like, there was, like, some kind of handheld that's like the Switch, and it can be, like, I guess it could be, like, docked, where it basically be like the Xbox Series S is to the Xbox Series X, where, like, it's a less powerful, cheaper alternative, but rather than the draw just be that it's cheaper than, like, the main version, like the Series S is, it'd be kind of cool if it was less powerful, but still, oh, we get to level 97 with a bunch of the party, by the way. It'd be cool if, like, you could, if it was, like, a handheld, or a, like, hybrid version. So, like, either a dedicated handheld, like the Steam Deck, or able to output to the TV. I guess you could just do it like the way the Steam Deck does, though, because the Steam Deck also has a way to, like, output. But that's, like, not actually anything new. Like, the PSP did that as well. In fact, the PSP... So you can do it with, like, unofficial adapters on any model, but the PSP 1000 literally had an output, so you could, like, plug it into the TV. It's a shame. Sony's handhelds are really cool. Like, both the PSP and the Vita. Like, hardware-wise, they're really cool. It's just Sony didn't really do as much with them as they probably should have. And then you have Sony out here now claiming they don't have enough IP. Like, they don't have enough, like, franchises under their belt. Like, shut the fuck up. They have so many IP that they just don't do anything with. Like, they're, like, almost as bad as Sega. Like, Sega used to be really, really, really bad about it until recently when they announced, like, the Crazy Taxi and all those other, like, series versions. New Ape Escape when? God, I wish, but knowing Sony, fucking never. The only series that Sony knows exist at this point are Ratchet and Clank, The Last of Us, Spider-Man, and Uncharted. Like, they don't know that any other series exist. They haven't even gotten... we haven't even gotten a new Infamous game in a while. Like, just forget about all the other, like, series that they had under their belt. Like, they have Sly Cooper. They have Ape Escape. They have Legend of Dragoon. They have Parappa the Rapper. Like, and that's just like the tip of the iceberg. Like, they have a bunch of other ones too. Dude, I'm so pissed. Way, way, way back, they were going to put Dart, the protagonist of The Legend of Dragoon, in PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. I think he was going to be like a DLC character. And then they never did it. So we never got the one crumb of acknowledgement to Legend of Dragoon fans such as myself. Sony used to have so many series that they don't touch anymore. I mean, I guess they still kind of do Gran Turismo, but like, Gran Turismo's not even good anymore. Like, even fans don't really like talk about Gran Turismo anymore like they used to. I remember Gran Turismo 3 on the PS2. That game was insanely good. Like, there was so many different maps you could drive on. There was this really cool sense of progression. There was so many different cars and variations and stuff you could do. I really feel like the last really good console for like driving and racing sim games was sadly like the generation back with like the PS2. Like, you had stuff like, it got stale after a while. Like, they weren't doing anything like out of the box. Like, they weren't like doing anything like new. And then Gran Turismo 7 came along, and they like nickel and dimed the shit out of it. Like, they basically made it like pay to play. Like, it's not like I mean, you can obviously play a bunch of the game just fine without syncing microtransactions, but a lot of the good stuff is like gated away by paywalls. And it's not like mechanically or even content-wise, from what I know, all that much better over Gran Turismo 6, or I think Sport was another one that came out fairly recently. So like, they just kind of lost out. Like, it's kind of hard to really explain when it comes to those kind of games, but like, Forza basically replaced Gran Turismo. Like, it has the mechanics, it has the content, it has the... Like, if you're looking for like a racing or car driving sim, you have more to offer with Forza. It's just how it is. Like, I miss that generation with the PS2 with the racing games, because you had Gran Turismo was good. There was some really good Need for Speed games at the time. Oh, Burnout? Burnout was a really good series that came out around that time. Like, you had so many good options. That's why I don't play like those kind of games anymore, is because like, you're never gonna top Need for Speed Underground, Burnout Paradise, and Gran Turismo 3 all on the same console. Like, there's just no beating that. That's like the trifecta. Like, those three games are just fantastic. Like, I went back to replay Need for Speed High Stakes, a PS1 game that was actually on one of our podcasts, because it's in my top 90s games. And I stand by that. Like, it is pretty tough. Like, the AI racers are pretty competent once you get past, like, the first round of tournament cups or whatever that you can do. And, like, I am not that far in, and I'm getting quite a challenge. But outside of it being challenging, like, it's really good. Like, it controls really well, especially for a 1999 PS1 game. Like, the car physics are really good. There's a really good selection of cars. You can upgrade them a bit. Like, there's not a whole lot to it, because it's a 1999 game, but, like, it's really good. Played a bit of a Need for Speed game and a Burnout game before, and they were fun. Yeah. Like, those series used to have some really fun games. I think that there's been some Need for Speed games that have come out recently that I heard were okay. Like, I heard Need for Speed Heat was probably, like, one of the best Need for Speed games in a really long time, which isn't saying a whole lot, because Need for Speed for a long time just dropped off a cliff after, I think it was Need for Speed Underground 2. I think I heard that, like, there was a Most Wanted that came after, not the newer Most Wanted, because they came out with 2 games called Most Wanted for some reason, but the first Most Wanted, in the same generation as Underground and Underground 2, I heard was okay, and then, like, after that, it just fell off a cliff. And Burnout, I don't even know when the last time they came out with a new game, but they did that remaster of Burnout Paradise, and that was good. I can't remember which game I played on the PSP, but, like, it felt like I was just playing a PS2 game. Like, it was really solid. Really, really good controls. The graphics for a PSP game were really, really good. It felt like I was just playing a PS2 game. I can't remember which Burnout game it was. I would have to look. And I want to get it again. And I probably will just put it on my... I'm getting a Vita soon. I'm going to hack it, so I'm probably just going to put it on there. I'm already almost level 98 with Lexine. Alright, I am going to rearrange the team real quick. I want Alice here. I'm not changing the party that I'm actually using. But I am definitely going to put her there. Yeah, there we go. We got our 3 DLC characters. And I think they are in the exact order that they come on the coupons, which was not intentional. But, yeah. If we have enough time, I might honestly just go back and beat the final boss again. At level 99. Just why not? We'll see though, because I'm already figuring whether or not I'll take the time to grind Ayase up to that level, because of how far behind she is. Like, she's literally bare minimum 2 levels behind everyone else, and she's like 3 levels, 4 levels behind most of the party. So we'll see. But yeah, there was actually quite a lot of good PSP games. Like, they're not as well known as, like, the big DS games, but there was a lot of good PSP games out there. Especially if you look into, like, Japan exclusive stuff and, like, stuff that you have to, like, import and translate. And I mean, you know, Al. And, like, Super Robot Wars as well. At least most of them require just 2 more levels. Yeah. Most of them, so won't have to worry too much about most of the party taking too long. Yeah, there's a lot of good PSP games. And there are good Vita games. I mean, the problem with the Vita is that a lot of the games that you can play on the Vita, they have a version on PS4. But, like, I think the Vita had a lot more potential. Like, I've been using it a bit because my girlfriend has one, so I'm, like, trying to get some reps in and experience before mine comes in, and I can fiddle with that. It's great hardware. Just wish I had more games for it, but that's not going to be a problem when I hack it. I'll just find whatever I want to play. Just play it. I asked Landon privately, because I noticed, not the whole series, unfortunately, but The Legend of Heroes has a lot of entries that I could access on a hacked Vita between the Vita and PSP games. So I was like, oh, should I put some Legend of Heroes on this Vita when it comes in? And he was like, I would say sure. So. We'll probably do that. Honestly, a hacked 3DS and a hacked Vita can get you, like, so far. There's so many games that you can play between just having those two things. And the thing I like about, like, having a hacked Vita or a PSP is that they have, like, innate PS1 emulation. So when you play PS1 games on them, they emulate like they're supposed to be played. Because, like, PS1 emulators are not great. They have so many different problems. There's so many different settings you have to get right. Technically, they work fine for the most part, but they don't actually emulate the games properly. A lot of the time there's some sound issues or some visual differences or something, and, like, you have to have everything set just right for it to work properly, and it's just a pain in the ass. Like, I like using PS1 emulators, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. No, not for me. Should I curse my hacked Vita by putting Digimon World 3 on it? Or, more importantly, the PAL version of Digimon World 3. Because that one has the extra content. Put it on it. I have to find whether I have my game anymore. Because, like, I think I might have it, but I also think there's a good chance that I don't. Alright, everybody's level 98 for the most part, except Arista. Arista's 97. Arista's going to be there pretty soon, though. Basically, all of the main people except... Oh, Jade's not level... Jade's 196 points away. Wow, sucks to be Jade. But yeah, no, I could put Digimon World 3 on it. Honestly, so, like, I'm not getting, like, a super large card for it. I'm only getting a 64 gigabyte card because it was like $10, and that's double the space that I got for my 3DS, because I have a 32 gig for the 3DS. And I think 64 will be enough. Like, most games for PlayStation and PSP are several hundred megabytes, and I don't foresee myself putting too many things on there all at once, so... But it's gonna be fun. I'll have the Vita, which will be used for PlayStation 1, PSP, Vita, and some other stuff that, like, kind of, like, feels in line with it. Like, I might put some Sega games or something, depends. I use my 3DS for most stuff, but I'm sure there'll be games that, like, will just hit different. I've been thinking about putting the, we can use our elixirs now, honestly. I've been thinking about getting the... What was I gonna say? Oh, I was thinking about putting the PS1 releases of the Final Fantasy, like, they're like the older ones on there. Like, not 7, 8, 9. I was more talking about, like, there's releases for 1 and 2, 4, and then 5 and 6. And if they're not drastically different than the Game Boy Advance versions, I might use the PS1 versions instead. Not sure yet, though. I think it'll probably look better if I use the PS1 versions, just because they won't be crunched down for the Game Boy Advance. So I'll think about it. I'm gonna look into the differences again. I'm gonna probably rewatch the comparison videos from this guy named Austin SV. He does some really good videos. Hopefully that's enough. I think 64 will be enough. Like, my 3DS, so I gave it 32 gigabytes. I think it still has... I think it still has, like, 10 gigabytes left or something like that. And I've put several, like, big 3DS games on there, too. The only difference with the Vita and the 3DS, though, is that the 3DS, because of the way that it's hacked, I still have access to my game card slot. I don't have that with a Vita. With the Vita, the way that it's hacked, it has to use the SD card slot, or not the SD card slot, the game card slot, for an SD card adapter. So, but I also don't plan on playing too many Vita games, so 64 should be enough. I mean, I'll definitely have some. I'm thinking of getting the Hyperdimension Neptunia games for it. There's a lot of Neptunia games for the Vita, but I mostly just want the Rebirth games. I want to be able to play a version of Neptunia 1 that doesn't suck ass. And it's that, or buy a full-price copy of Reverse for PS5. Which, I mean, maybe, but I don't know. I've always been more of a handheld gamer. Like, I tend to play more games in handheld than I do on TV. I'll play games on my TV, but, like, I've always been a handheld person, first and foremost. I'm kind of like Pixel in that regard, and I think Brian is also similar, where it's like, I like the ability to take the game with me wherever I go. Which is also, like, a reason why I like the Switch. Because, you know, sometimes I just have a sudden urge to play a game. And I don't like playing games on my phone because I like actually pressing buttons. And I also don't want my phone battery to drain faster than it already is. So I like to bring, like, my 3DS and PSP and stuff like that to work, and I'll, like, put it in my locker. Because if I get an urge to play something, then I just have it, you know? That's the life of a gamer. Ooh, we got a bunch of characters that are like super close to leveling up, but are not actually there yet. Okay, you know what, honestly, I think we'll probably go on a little longer, so we might have enough time to max out Ayase. It depends on how much time she takes to level up, which I can tell she levels up a little bit slower than the rest of the gang, because she's slowly fallen to several levels behind. So, we'll see if we get her all the way there by the end of the stream. I'll probably be doing this for at least another hour, maybe even an hour and a half or so. I definitely want to be done by 9 p.m., but my goal is to be done by before 8:30. So sucks that Ayase is a bit lower everyone's level. Yeah. That's just how Landon did the EXP curves. He said that they're all like very slightly different. So, but Ayase's was like the lowest. Yeah, we got 98, 98, 96, 94. Oh, she's 94 now, maybe. Alright. I'm gonna see how long it takes for us to get most of the crew to level 99. Since this is their last level, they're on level 98. And then we will probably take a little break. Alice is probably going to heal if she gets a turn. Or not. Averna's level 97. I'll just heal here on this screen. I don't know if it's just the level difference or if Landon actually went in. I think Landon patched Arista. Because I mentioned that Arista's magic damage wasn't the greatest. Or maybe it might not even just be Arista. It could actually just be that he did that to, like, magic in general. He might have tweaked it one last time without telling me. Which, if he did, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna try... Base Landon. Oh, what'd he say? He said, oh, I may not have coded them to rejoin the party. Well, it'll be a bit before I get home. I'll let him know. He said he might not have coded in the event to have everybody rejoin after. I should probably tell him that I don't know when that happened, because I didn't check the menu. Oh wait, no, because I saved. So I think... No, I think it's... Okay, no. I think it was just the last trial. Should make sure that Landon has accurate information. Okay, I'm definitely going to try to find time to work on my game on my days off coming up this week, because I'm not going to have a stream. And my friends have things going on where we're not going to be able to line up hanging out to play cards. So I'm definitely staying home both days. But we'll find some time to work on the game, that's for sure. I think that's a sign. The sign from good old God Knuckles. He's like, you will work on your game in RPG Maker. Speaking of RPG Maker, not like the best news, but kind of interesting, is when I was looking up stuff that you can do with a hacked PSP, there is a way to play RPG Maker games on the Vita. Or, yeah, that's what I meant to say. I think I said PSP, I meant Vita. And... Unfortunately, though, it's only a player that works on RPG Maker games made with 2000 or 2003, which are the same thing mostly, except for 2003 has some more features. So anything after that, unfortunately, doesn't work. And even if it did, I heard that playing RPG Maker games made with 2000 or 2003, despite the lower like power requirements, because of how the Vita has to like work around basically running a Windows game, they don't run too well. So. Yeah, I think Landon buffed some magic. I'm gonna ask him. That's disappointing. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, though, like, I didn't expect much, because I tried looking at that sort of thing for the 3DS, and the 3DS has literally nothing in that way. But that also, I also tried to look into it, and there's also no way to really get, like, the Windows Toho games to work. I guess there's, like, a PC98 emulator that you can use on the Vita. I don't know how good it works. I could maybe play Toho 1 through 5. It'd be kind of weird. I remember the way that I tested out hacking my PSP as well, way back. I still have this game. There was a game that I'm pretty sure that someone made in Danmakufu. Danmakufu. I don't know how you pronounce it, but like that editor that lets you like make Toho games, like someone made a game with that and put it as homebrew for the PSP. It's so weird. And it plays okay for what it is. Like it's definitely no actual Zune created Toho game, but it works. And I mean, yeah, like you said, 4 and 5 are still really good. In fact, 4 and 5 are still kind of up there. Like, I don't think that they're as high as, like, my favorite games of the whole series. Like, my favorites are definitely 6, 14, 18, and to a lesser extent 7 and then, I mean, I like 10 a lot, I like 16 a lot, 13 is good, 8 is good, 11 is pretty good, 12 is pretty good. I don't really like the UFO system in 12. I mean, I like it in concept, but I hate it in practice. I think 15 can go suck my nut because I hate that one. Like, I played it and the music is good and the fights are okay, but like, some of the patterns are just so stupid. I hate it. 17's okay. Like, I don't play it enough, so I don't have an attachment to it. 17's okay though. I think 16 is super underrated, rather. 16 is really good. But I would probably put 4 and 5 like up there with like 10 and 7 and 16. Like, they're in like that second to highest tier. And in fact, I would probably put 4 out of my bias. I would probably put 4 up with the other ones that I think are like the best. I think that 4 was really, really good. Like, Yuka's a really good villain. The music's really good. It's the first appearance of Marisa as a playable character. Yeah? Yeah. It's the first time that you get to fight against Reimu or Marisa, based on who you play as. You got Gengetsu and Mugetsu for the... You get an extra stage that has 2 extra bosses. Not even a mini boss and a boss. Just 2 full bosses. Like, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's just really good. And we ended up getting a bunch of the characters to level 99. We still got Nalala, Arista, Verna, and Ayase, and Melinda, Jade. Okay, never mind. We just got 2 characters to level 99. I'm actually surprised. I didn't realize that Tori wasn't going to be there. But I think this is a good place to just take a quick break. I will come back in about 10 to 15 minutes, and we will... actually, probably just 10 minutes, but we'll come back and see how far we can take this grind session. So, yeah, be back soon. Okay, we're back. We got a little bit more grinding to do. And as I said before, maybe we'll fight the final boss again if we have time. Depends on how long it takes to get Ayase up there. So, howdy everybody who's here. That's really funny though, back when we like fought the final boss, there was that version of it that like absolutely should not have been beatable, but because Nalala has that move that just like... Oh, we didn't give her an accessory. I guess she should probably have one. I guess Team KJ ring. She doesn't have anything better, right? Yeah, that's right, I gave her the boots. Just making sure that everybody has something equipped, even if it's nothing too special. Nicer to just have something equipped than not. That's funny, we've been going this whole time without an accessory. Not that it does much. Most of the stats in this game are just raw stats. Alright, so we ended up getting most people to level 99. Ayase is definitely going to be far away from that. I'm going to go through and we'll do what we can. Probably get her to like level 97 or something. I mean, I guess I should probably put her in the party. She might level up a little faster, I think. I don't know if Landon did a thing that like gives the reserves less XP or something. I guess it's probably a good idea to put her in the main party at least. Question is who to take out. I guess I can take out Alice. I mean, she is level 99 already, and I don't think I need healing in battle at this point. We're pretty much overpowered and can just heal whenever we absolutely need to out of battle, so... And I mean, she does have some healing, so... Yeah, I have a feeling that Landon buffed magic, because some of this stuff is doing way more damage than it was before. He did! He confirmed it in our private chat. I asked him whether he buffed magic spells, and he said he did. So yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll tell him you're based for doing that. I'll see what he says when he gets back to me. I had a feeling he did. Like, I was like, wait a minute. Something seems a little weird. That is good though, like for other people that might play it, or maybe if I decide I want to do like a replay of his game later down the line, I can be like, oh hey. It's funny that like I had been talking about him releasing this like updated version, and he originally was like, oh no, I'm not doing it, but like now he's been talking about like setting up so that like he can in fact do it. So, and I mean, since I've toyed with everything for the most part, he'll have almost everything important fixed by the time other people play, so that'll be good. I wonder if Landon's gonna let Ayase max out on HP. Because, like, Ayase is quite possibly going to have enough to hit the 9999 cap. Hopefully he proofreads the script. Well, he said in a couple of streams, that's Jack's job. Jack has to play through the game, and then Jack's gonna point out all the typos, and Landon's gonna fix the typos when Jack plays. I'm the technical person. I'm playing for the side content to make sure that it's all playable and accessible. I'm the QA when it comes to that part. Jack's job is to fix the typos. That's out of my pay grade. Yay, Arista's level 99. 450 attack, 465 defense, 385 magic, 414 magic defense, 523 agility, 580 luck. Oh, that's after the equipment as well. So the only characters that are left to get to level 99 are Ayase, Nalala, and Naverna. I think that we'll definitely have Nalala and Naverna. The question then lies with Ayase. Because what level we're looking at? We got Nalala's level 96. She is just about to hit 97. And Naverna is already almost at 98. But Ayase is almost 95, so she's not like super far behind. She definitely is further behind than when we started with Lexine. And all of those other characters that like are story required, like they were all level 96. So Ayase is behind the starting level for this session for the main cast. So it might take a bit. Might not make it. I think I might go to the Dark Generic Tower after this fight. You know, just to switch it up a bit. Alright, Ayase's level 95. Lala level 97. That's funny. There was an official post on Facebook for like the PS5 Pro from PlayStation, and there's a lot of haha reactions. Let's see, there's 31,000 reactions, and 7,000 of them are ha-has. It's kind of funny. Alright, Verna is just about level 98. Alright, let's go down here. Might as well get the free healing. Oop. Let's go ahead and... Sony can't catch a break. That's their fault. Make better decisions. Do better. Damn, that took the entire party to kill that one. Landon really made some of his enemies extremely beefy. Wow. That's right, Arista's got a thing on that, like, regens her health. I keep forgetting I have to hit the button to go in the castle. I should probably tell Landon about that too. The fact that you have to press the button while you're standing on the thing. Like, it's not that big of a deal, but it is like the final dungeon of his game, so I'm not sure if he wants to like fix that to actually do it when you touch it. Okay, I guess it's not the final dungeon, but it's like... It's the final normal dungeon, we'll say. Because, like, the other one is not... Like, you don't actually have enemies that are, like, random encounters. So, it's not quite the same. Like, you have the final dungeon from a gameplay perspective, and then you have the final dungeon from a story perspective. Even though it doesn't... It's not really like a normal standard final dungeon, and I mean that's something that quite a few games do, so like kind of cool that he did that himself too. How much we got left? 38,000 for Ayase. 38,000 for Nalala. 42,000 for... Okay. Arista's doing a lot of damage now. Wow. I don't know how much he buffed the magic spells, but... I guess, you know what? I'm gonna put Tori in the party. I want to see just how much this goes. Yeah, let's do... I want to keep Arista, just as a comparison point. Averna is close enough to level 99, so she'll probably level up with or without being in the party. Alright. This is the true test. I don't know... I'm not gonna try nuclear, because I did talk about nuclear a lot, so I have a feeling he will not... he won't have buffed that. So let's do... let's do Blizzard 2 on both. Yeah, that's... Tori hits like a fucking truck now. Like, she's demolishing. Well, now I have to wonder, like... if I do nuclear... or nuclear plus, how much will that do? I just hope she wakes up so that I can test that. Alright, let's do that. Now let's do... alright, let's do regular nuclear, and then let's see after that how nuclear plus goes. Okay, nuclear plus is actually weaker. Huh. I'm gonna do nuclear plus. I think if I said nuclear plus is actually weaker, I meant to say nuclear is actually weaker than Blizzard 2. Alright, let's try nuclear plus. I'm gonna find this funny if this does, like, not as much. That is funny. Alright, I'm gonna let Landon know because that was a little weird. I think it's fine that nuclear itself does a little less damage. I think if Landon were to, like, space out so, like, nuclear comes out sooner, and then maybe just increase Nuclear Plus's damage output. So that way they're like the elemental magic, it's like the extra stage, comes out after Nuclear but before Nuclear Plus. I think that'd be fine. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to tweak the damage formulas all over the place to make sure everything's good. Maybe just kind of gives out Nuclear at an earlier point and then just make Nuclear Plus a little stronger. That'd be cool. I will say, though, that the damage that Arista was doing was pretty respectable, so I assume Melinda's probably good too now. I'm not asking for, like, damage that, like, rivals their physical attacks or, like, Tori's magic, but being able to do decent enough damage is pretty sweet. It makes me want to use magic on, offensively, which is good. Avern is still not level 99, is she? Nope. She's got 30,000 more to go. Okay. The Lexine capped out at 9182. I wonder if there was a meaning behind that number, or if it was just kind of randomly chosen. God, that does so much damage. Landon definitely overtuned the elemental magic, though. I saw him typing. He didn't actually, like, make a response, though. He's probably like, God damn it. Okay, 23,000. I think at this rate, I probably am not going to actually get Ayase to level 99. I'll probably finish grinding her up, like, off-stream at some point when I'm bored. But I don't think I'm going to get her to 99, because we're already at 740, and she still isn't even level 96 or so, it's going to be a bit. I need to decide on how I go about updating the magic. Okay, I mean, you've got different options you can do. I haven't used all of the magic, but I did notice that the elemental magic, the second stage ones anyway, that hit everything, we're doing quite a bit. Definitely more than, or not definitely more, maybe more than they need to, but, like, I'm not complaining because magic was kind of underpowered for most of the game. So I think having them be stronger is fine. But, yeah, it's tough to balance that kind of stuff. If I want to change when you get nuclear or buff it, those got it. The biggest bust for sure. Yeah, I figured you mostly stuck to, like, the stuff that was, like, in that category where, like, you got it kind of late. It was, like, the second tier of hitting everything, and it didn't do a whole lot of damage because, like, Melinda and Arista and Tori and, damn, like, a lot of characters use those kind of spells. But I suppose that's something that you can throw together when you also fix the party getting added back in, which I'll test it, but it's not going to be an on-stream thing because probably just going to be finished with this tonight. But I'll test it out, or I'll go through it again, rather, off-stream to make sure I have that on my actual save file I'm using now. Pretty much everyone except Jade and Lexine. Yeah, true. I mean, even Ayase and God, who am I thinking? Even Ayase and Alice, they have some like offensive magic. Oh, I should probably ask. I was just curious, but do you have like a thing in place where characters in reserve have less experience, like they get like spillover EXP, or do they just get the or is it like they just get full experience? I think they get the same amount. Okay. Because I know they have different level up rates, which is why Ayase is a few levels behind. $14,000. Avernus still 18,000. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. So like when they weren't part of the party because of the like the split up segment, I'm guessing that they didn't get experience at that point. So if there's like if like you fought different amount of enemies with one party, that could have affected it. Alright, I'm gonna test out some more of this magic. Starlight 2. Let's do... Quake. Okay, Quake doesn't do insane damage comparatively, but I mean, it's only a little less, I think, than the other primary ones, the tier 2s of these. Or maybe it's just the variance. Maybe I was high rolling and low rolling with some of these. Do wave. Okay, wave is... I got a low... I think I got a low roll on wave there. Next question is, do I buff the magic attack stat on some of the party? No, I think, if anything, I think maybe Tori, actually, besides tweaking it so that way their nuclear plus is, I assume you want it to be your strongest one, Besides buffing Nuclear Plus and maybe like slightly buffing Nuclear, depending on where you want to put it, I think actually nerfing Tori's magic attack might be the thing to do, because she does insane damage with some of these spells. Like, I'm gonna do Spark 2. I think like Spark 2, Flame 2, and Blizzard 2. Yeah, they do like... Okay. I think I high rolled on a couple of these. But yeah, she's doing anywhere from like high teens to like mid 2000, like 23 to 2500 damage depending on the enemy. Whereas everybody else, they're like hitting in like the ballpark of like 1000 to 1500, which is, I mean, at this point, I think that's pretty good. That's pretty respectable. I think that's like just about right. I think it, yeah, I would say like if anything, maybe just nerf Tori's magic attack slightly. Because she does a lot, especially with those magic spells. And especially if you buff Nuclear Plus, she'll definitely need a nerf because she does just so much. I mean, she's supposed to be good, but she like outpaces on damage versus everybody else in the party, especially because they're like party-wide attacks. I'm gonna do an... Oh, I don't have enough for Aura Blade. I wanted to do an Aura Blade and see how much I did there. Oop. I meant to pick something else for Tori. Oh well. And I wouldn't even say she needs like a major nerf. I don't know how many... I forget how much times you put the multiplication in for the attacks, like if it was like 4 times or 3 times or 5 times, but she might only need to be nerfed enough so that she like loses about oh, everybody else is asleep. Cool. How much does darkness do? Oh my god, that does so much! That was like 2500 damage. If that was on anybody else, that would not be that crazy. It's just because Tori's magic attack is so high. I think her magic attack is like 650. I think if it was nerfed so that like it goes down to like the high 500s, I think that'd probably be fine. I mean, this is incorporating her weapon, so like I'd have to look. Oh, we almost got a level up. It's like, what is her... Yeah, it's 665 with the weapon she has now.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Oop.
I was listening to most of that. But I had to poop and then I had to put the garbage away.
Ah.
This was garbage day.
Garbage day.
Okay.
Okay,
Hi,
so
Al.
yeah, without any equipment, Tori's magic attack is 606.
What is... Who's like your next... Who's the next best...
Who's the next highest?
Magic user? Yeah.
I think it's... Might be Arista. Oh wait, no, Alice at 534. After the equipment she has on, let me take it all off first. Exactly 500, so she has 100 less than Tori at level 99. So I mean, yeah, like Tori doesn't need to be toned down that much, but like maybe like meet in the middle and go down to like 550-ish, 560-ish before equipment.
I mean, the other issue is most equipment in this game sucks ass.
True. All the equipment in
So-
this game is like almost negligible.
Yeah. Like, you could, for the most part, run around with a naked party and,
Yeah, it's true.
like,
And still be fine.
I mean, some of the stuff you've gotten is, like, decent, but, like, most of it is, like, just, most of the generic stat buffing stuff is, like,
yeah, really
kind of
bad.
useless.
Like, you would have to do, like, a total overhaul to the stat system, basically. I would say if you just wanted...
Yeah, probably.
I would say if you just wanted a quick and dirty, like, just change just to make things look okay on the surface, I would say probably just slightly nerf Tori's magic attack and buff Nuclear Plus just a little bit to compensate for the other elemental spells, and then just call it good. I guess maybe buff regular Nuclear if Averna's not going to get Nuclear Plus. But that's about it.
Yeah, I don't think...
I mean... Everything else is basically fine.
I don't think Averna gets it, although... because there's, like... there's one reason to give it to her, and then one reason to not give it to her.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I forget, did you say that there was another stage of Nuclear, or is it just Nuclear Plus at the top?
So, Tori gets access if you end up with her choosing her
Gotcha.
through the waifu patch. It's not. It doesn't have the same naming convention because it's called Seal Release.
Okay.
But it
effectively
is the same thing, but it has some other effects as well.
Gotcha. So it's like her ultimate magic?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
If RPG Maker VX Ace Project would open, I could start fixing things.
Nalala.
But yeah, basically, most, and by most I mean pretty much all the magic, I added like 1 to the multiplier for the magic attack, and then I like subtracted to the magic defense multiplier. Just to make it like usable by anyone that's not Tori. Because otherwise Tori was the only one who could literally do anything.
True.
With magic. Because now it seems like most of your party can actually like use magic. And like
yeah, in fact, like I'm regularly using it for Arista, and I have to pay more attention, but I think Ayase's Starlight 2 is actually... Okay, Starlight 2, her magic attack still sucks.
yeah, so that's why I sort of want to buff some people's magics.
Yeah, I think buffing Ayase's magic probably good. Arista's definitely good as is.
How has Melinda and or...
I will check Melinda. I need to actually put her back in the party to test her out. I'll have to check out Averna as well. I'll throw them in after this fight so we can test them a bit. We're grinding either way, so...
Okay, let's try this again. There. Only had to force close Steam twice. Okay. So we're gonna go database, classes, magic attack. So for the Bard class at level 99, that didn't tell me what I wanted. Thanks.
Oh yeah, her attack, her Bard song attacks don't do a lot, but I mean, I don't know if you wanted them to do a lot, considering she's like a really strong like buffing character. So.
You know, I gave her some huge changes to her buffs.
So like she's probably fine.
She's fine.
Like with how with the most recent balance, I would say that rather than like Nalala being far and away the most broken, I think that Arista as like a damage dealer is kind of now about even with Nalala in terms of like buffing. So like they're both fairly like Nalala I still think is like better just because of what she can do, but like I think Arista's like caught up to her because she was a lot weaker than Nalala before. But
okay, so
I would definitely buff Ayase, especially her max MP and magic attack.
Yeah. The Paladin skill has 321 for its max, so
I have a good enough handle on Arista's abilities, so I will switch her out for Averna so we can test her. Yeah.
Arista's what's Arista's class?
Arista is a rogue knight.
Is it rogue knight?
Yeah. And her magic attack with equipment is 385.
She's 350.
It's 350 without. So
at level 99.
Yeah, that's pretty respectable. She does like slightly more damage to enemies with her tier 2 all hitting spells than she does with most of her physical attacks, like very slightly. It's like if she's doing like 1,100 with a physical attack, she's doing like 1,200 with the tier 2 spell. That feels about right to me, considering the MP cost. So
so then what would you say is good for
Ayase?
Ayase.
I would say like just under 350, like probably like 320-ish.
She was at 321, so...
Oh wait,
that's...
Really?
Yeah. The Paladin, because she's a Paladin...
I gotta check, because her magic attack is really low for me, unless she gets a lot of her points near the end.
It has an average, but she was at 321 at level 99.
Oh wait, I wonder, hold on. I want to see something. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. Okay, she has 312, so this is...
Yeah, so...
Okay, so maybe... Oh wait, how much... What's the damage formula on Starlight 2? Because Starlight 2 was what was particularly weak.
Starlight 2 should be E relative to everything. Oh, Starlight 2 I don't think I ever buffed, because I think that was a...
Okay, that probably...
That was added after... Okay, so... That... I mean, she still needs a bit more.
Okay, so yeah, probably... I would say, like... Put her, like, right under Arista. Because I'm trying to think. I don't know what their physical... I think their physical attacks are about even. I think Arista's a little bit stronger there. Ayase has more HP that Shax. She's a paladin. She's literally supposed to have the most HP. And she does have, like, the ability to, like, both heal and deal damage, so that kind of rounds out, so she would be expected to be a little less strong offensively. So... I mean, I would say, yeah, probably just put her...
So, I switched to the new formula. It was, like, 600 plus magic attack times 2 minus magic defense times 2.
It was way lower than the,
Yeah, now it's going to be more in line with everything else.
Okay.
So, Starlight 2 is going to be 750 plus magic attack times 3 minus magic defense.
Okay.
So it'll do fine. Plus, it has a 50% chance to stun.
If you wanted to, like, slightly nerf magic in general, like, after, like, buffing everybody, you can do, decimals, because I've done, I think, like, 1.5s and 2.5s. Let's see how... Let's see how Melinda's tornado does.
We'll do a 1 point. So, nuclear is going to be... It was 300 plus magic attack times 2. I'm just going to buff the multiplier to 2.5.
Okay. Alright, Melinda does about 1,000 with tornado. Averna's damage output seems to be, like, on par with Tori's, actually. So... Let me see something. Don't want to nerf Tori and then have Averna be, like, super strong. Let me try...
And nuclear plus is going to have 600 plus magic attack times 3. Which puts it in line with pretty much the tier 2s.
Yeah.
So the tier 2s have basically that, but also they're a bit weaker because they have the check for a minus magic defense, and then I think they cap out at 500 as opposed to 600. But nuclear plus and then seal release should be like basically. Seal release, I'm going to give the same to nuclear plus. Oh, it already had the same as nuclear plus. So then seal release gets... it's going to have 3.5.
Okay, Averna and Tori are actually on par with each other for magic attack. I didn't check their stats, but they've been doing about the same. But, I mean, they both are with magic doing way more damage than everybody else, so maybe nerfing them both slightly is in order. Melinda might need a slight buff, because her magic is... Actually, no, I think if I factor in... Let me
Vampire Lord goes up to 650 for the level 99 for just the stat.
Oh wow.
The Sage. So if anything, she's actually like can be stronger than Tori for just the magic. It's magic. And then, yeah.
Okay, no, actually, now that I think about it, Melinda's magic is doing about the same as her physical attacks, so... She's probably fine. Yeah, I think it's just slightly nerf Averna and Tori's magic attack, and tweak those spells, and you're pretty much good to go.
So I'm gonna give a MP buff to
Ayase.
Ayase, yeah, she's 1269 as her max.
That is
MP.
so low.
So she can have.
I was gonna say, let me see where everybody else is at.
She can easily have double that or triple that.
I would say for her, triple sounds about right, to be honest.
Yeah.
Melinda probably could use more MP.
That would put her, so Ayase would be at 3,807 at level 99.
That sounds about right, because Averna and Tori are over 4,000. Malala's over 4,000. Alice is only 2,500. Although I don't think Alice needs to be doubled, but... I think Alice and Ayase being in like the 3,000 range probably sounds about right. Like I can see like Jade and Lexine being, you know, below 3,000 because they don't really use magic.
I am giving her a buff to her magic still because 321 is still sad.
Oh yeah. Maybe 340? Like just 10 under.
342.
342.
Yeah. Okay, so that's them. And then Melinda. You said Melinda needed? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's under 3,000.
Way under
so
3,000.
She'll be 3.
She probably doesn't.
7.
I'm gonna say her and Arista probably don't need as much as the others. They seem like they would be good in like the mid 30, like the 3,500 range.
Uh, 3, 4, 5, 2.
I would say I think Arista probably should have less than Melinda because she also is a little stronger than Melinda. So giving Melinda something by like having more MP might make sense.
Arista has 2,349 MP at level 99.
It was like maybe 3,000, somewhere in that ballpark.
And then what is?
Malala is almost level 99. Probably get her to level 99 and then we'll probably call it good. I'll grind Ayase off stream.
I feel like I want to make Melinda faster than... Yeah, they have both the same fucking speed stat, so I'm gonna buff Melinda's speed stat just to also give her something over.
Yeah, because Arista, she has more like variety of magic spells, and I assume she's gonna hit slightly harder, so giving Melinda more to work with to give her like a differentiation seems pretty good.
And then
more MP, slightly faster.
And then a higher luck stat. She's slightly more likely to crit, so she'll go to flat 600 at level 99.
Yeah, I definitely gotta say, Tori and Averna being able to do like double the damage of like Lexine and Ayase doing physical attacks with their magic spells is kind of insane.
Go to 560 for Tori at the height, and then Averna is going to be 555.
555.
Who out of those two is faster? Tori is.
That makes sense. Averna has way more HP.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Alright, so that's messing around with stats. Let's get into trial number 5.
I'm pretty sure that it was Trial 5. I recall,
It was.
I recall having the rest of my party for everything before that.
It's because so before it returned the characters after you talk to because it would go straight into you talking with the nun.
Oh, okay.
Whereas like the event actually stops after you finish the trial, and then you have to talk to the nun to get the S rank.
Gotcha.
So technically, if you got your S rank with anyone else, you'd actually get your party members.
That's funny.
But yeah,
it was just so it's just Ayase.
No, you don't get any party members. It's just Trial 5. Yeah. Because like Ayase just you got Ayase because that's what you ended up getting through.
Well, I thought that you meant that like there was like an event sequence where like it depended on which character that you ended up with, and one of the characters had a script problem where it didn't have the party return when the other did. That's what I misinterpreted.
No, it was if you got the S rank prior to Trial 5, you wouldn't have any issues, but Trial 5, you just didn't get the party members back. Okay. Regardless of how you ended up. So now I just have to add everyone in. Alice. I'm gonna go in order. Linda. Jade. Ayase.
I will say, at least for maybe not for Tori, but at least for the physically inclined characters, if you increased like all of their like in a later update, if you ever decide to do it, if you like it just increased all their weapon attack bonuses just slightly, I think it'd probably balance out.
Character receipt number 1. Who's characters?
I think Nalala's 1. Arista's 2. I think Averna's 3. I know Arista's 2. Right. I just don't remember the other 2, but I think it's Averna 3 and Nalala 1.
Temple. Linda, Alice, Jade, Tori, Ayase.
Oh,
Nalala.
Okay, yeah. It does say in the descriptions, yep. Character receipt 1, yeah. Nalala, 2, Arista, 3, Averna. Okay. I was right. 16,000 to go for Nalala to hit level 99.
Conditional branch. Item. Character receipt.
That's funny. Tori's doing so much damage that even the first level party-wide magic is doing more damage than the physical characters doing physical attacks.
That sounds right.
Like she did Flame 1 and she was still doing like 1700 damage. Versus like Lexine doing like 1400 with an attack.
Yeah, that sounds right. I should also just give Lexine more fucking double attack or some shit.
I was gonna say, if you gave her like double attack on like a couple of her later weapons or something like that.
Well, I have to double check and see what she gets with some of the crafted weapons. Because
oh, true. Because you might have already accounted for that, and I didn't do that.
Yeah, let me see what
that is very possible.
So something you did not do, because you didn't do anything to do with crafting, really, is with the 1s and 0 like items that you got dropped. Yeah. They're for crafting, for like bugged versions of like weapons.
Interesting.
And so, they all have like essentially lead speak names, and like Lexine's does thunder damage, but it uses the water all 2 animation when it attacks.
That's funny.
And then, like, the sword is Neuron Destroyer, and it uses the silence animation. There's Banana Rod, which uses Shoot Barrage. Omega Blade does Thunder all 3, but it does dark damage.
That's
Binary Impaler actually uses Fit-Hisical.
That's weird.
So that's the most like oh, that gives attack times +2.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Mithril Hammer does the darken animation. So there's some fun ones. Anyway, the high end. Where's the high end? The Mephisto. Mephisto doesn't do multiple attacks. It just does ultimate damage.
Yeah, I would say adding a second attack might be good for the.
I'll just give her the skill double attack.
That's fair, because I mean, Jade gets access to triple attack, so like,
yeah,
giving Lexine access to double
Lexine
attack
gets. Yeah, Lexine gets triple shot as a special skill, but like
that's like
this is for
a super powerful attack. Like this is just for like standard getting extra damage out there.
Yeah, so we'll give her double attack.
That also helps her be more potent offensively when she's not using her skills.
We'll do you get double attack at level. Oh,
I'm trying to think what level was I when I did the 5th tower, because I feel like that'd be a good spot.
I have
like
no idea.
City. Let's check the VODs.
So she gets, as an archer, level 5 you get weapon break, level 10 you get armor break, level 15 you get zero shadow, level 20 you get triple shot, level 25 you get 1,000 arrows, level 35 you get goddess's embrace, and then 35 you get vanish.
And maybe level 40
for double attack.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Let's see when
Jade gets access to her double and triple attacks.
Jade gets dual attack at level 20, double attack at 25, triple attack at level 30.
That sounds about right, but maybe put triple attack a little further back. Like, is there anything around level 38, 37?
There's literally nothing past that.
Okay.
That's like the last thing Jade learns. Jade is a one-trick pony. You get triple attack on her, and then you just click that.
Yeah, you just click that every day.
and you don't need much else outside of giving her a new dagger every once in a while.
Pretty much.
For fun stuff. I'm gonna leave her alone because she's just fun.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, it's my only thing is that like her getting triple attack so soon after double attack is pretty funny, but like at the same time, yeah. You know what? Give her double attack or dual. What's the difference between dual and double attack?
I will look that up. I have to make sure Lexine gets double attack when she transforms into the railgun.
Right.
Okay, so skills all the way up. Dual attack hits an enemy twice. So it just does a normal attack twice. Double attack attacks 2 random enemies. So that's the difference. Does
double or dual come first? You said dual comes first.
It was giving. Yeah, it was giving for the thief. So the way it plays out is level 5 you get Vanish, level 10 you get Flare, 15 Thief's Luck, 20 you get Assassin's Edge, 25 Valiant Edge, and then 20 you get Dual Attack, 25 you get Double Attack, and then 30 you get Triple Attack. So
I would say flip those two.
Yeah.
And then make triple attack come out a little bit later.
You get that at level 40. Have fun.
That sounds about right.
And then
give Jade access to more attacks before Lexine, and then at the same time as Lexine being able to get bonus attacks, Jade gets an additional one.
Going to... Okay, so I'm going to change some stuff. Double attack comes at level 20. Thief's Edge comes at level 25.
Let's do... Actually, hold on.
Wait, dual attack comes at level 25. No. 30. Double attack comes at level 20. And then...
Yeah, because it's probably better to be able to double hit the same target rather than 2 random ones.
Yeah, in most cases. Okay, so that's just spreads out her skills more too. Cool.
Oh damn, the assassin can use Assassin's Edge. Who knew?
Who would thunk?
Ayase hit level 97. Nalala's level 99. Alright. I'll go for 5 more minutes. We'll stop right around 8:30.
Sort of want to give Melinda access to Dark Holy and Ultimate Weapon, but also... because otherwise there's not a whole lot of reason to use her after you get...
Maybe give her...
It's fine.
Everything but Ultimate Weapon. Actually, is anything really weak to Ultimate? Like, in the way, like, substantially?
There's a couple, I think, bosses that are weak to Ultimate. That feels like something that gets fixed when someone does Lexine's Quest Remaster. Okay. That's not for me to deal with.
That's not for Landon to deal with yet. That's when Jack decides to fix your typos by playing himself.
We'll see if that ever actually happens. Probably not.
How are you doing, by the way?
I'm doing okay. Traffic wasn't god-awful today, so I actually got home at a reasonable time, as opposed to yesterday, where 205 was closed down because there was a car that caught fire.
Oh!
And so that backed up literally everything else, because there are, to get into Portland, 2 bridges, like, between Washington and Oregon. You are either taking the I-5 bridge or the 205 bridge. And so when 205 closes down, that just backs up all of Highway 14.
Oh, yeah, true.
And all of I-5, because Highway 14 is the way to get between those.
Just congests traffic elsewhere.
Yeah, so it took me forever. It's fine. I got home. And then I immediately, like, scarfed a sandwich, cleaned the cat boxes, took the garbage to the corner, to the curb, and then went to band practice. Also, I think I fixed the issue where the game doesn't pull all of the correct data. I think. I'm gonna do one double check. I think it's actually pulling from a different file and not the actual Project 2 files.
Oh,
which is,
I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, when we were having issues with the couple of...
Yeah, I think it's trying to pull from the Lexine's Quest file itself. Which is, like, why we're running into issues. So I'm just going to move over... What's in movies? Nothing. I don't need a movies folder. Okay. System, graphics, data, audio.
Alright, that's about good. Ayase is level 97, but let's go over real quick. We got Lexine, level 99 with her equipment. We got 533 attack, 445 defense, 422. Why is her magic attack so high for what she is? 448 magic
Literally,
defense.
So you can use railgun and it be effective.
That's fair, yeah.
That's literally it. That's the only reason why she has a magic attack stat.
It's for railgun.
Is for railgun. Yeah.
I just think it's funny that she has more magic attack than the fucking, like, magic knights.
It's literally to make railgun usable. Yeah, you can keep going.
Magic defense 448, agility 706, luck 709. We'll look at Ayase later because she's only level 97. You know what? Let's go in order. We got Tori. Got an attack of 381, defense 373. Magic attack, which is not going to stay the same, is 663 currently. 450 for magic defense, 537 agility, 537 luck. Alice has got 386 attack, 411 defense, 544 magic, 440 magic defense, 464 agility, 516 luck. We got Jade, 451 attack, 398 defense, 321 magic attack, 307 magic defense. Damn, she sucks defensively. Fittingly. Well,
who?
Jade. Fittingly so.
Well, yeah.
She's a thief. She's worst thief 2013. Agility 654. I'm surprised her agility's not higher, to be honest, but 640.
It's too late.
Luck. This is why she's worst thief. She can't even outspeed Lexine.
Lexine's the main character.
We got Arista, 450 attack, 465 defense, 385 magic. Oh, I should probably go to Melinda first. Hold on. Melinda, 433 attack, 447 defense, magic attack 370, magic defense 364, 503 agility, 535 luck. And then skipping Ayase because she's only level 97. Now we go to Arista, 450 attack, 465 magic or defense, 385 magic attack, 414 magic defense, 523 agility, 580 luck. We got Nalala, 421 attack, 672 defense, 266 magic attack, 571 magic defense. This woman's a tank. 392 agility, 509 luck. Decide to make that bard extra thick. And Averna, 505 attack.
Just finishing up.
435 defense, 685 magic attack, 463 magic defense, agility 435, luck 425. Alright. That'll do it for Lexine's quest. We did it, folks. I mean, I'll finish up the other stuff off stream to round things out, but this has been fun. I enjoyed it. Thank you, Landon, for blessing me with this incredible game.
I do not know why it still saves as Project 2.
It's weird, but hey.
It is literally in the project menu. The project name is Lexine's Quest.
Oh yeah,
It goes to let me go to the database and see if that's where. Terms, system, game title, Lexine's Quest. I don't know why.
Yeah, it does the same thing to me with Dualia as well. It's weird.
Okay, so then it will resave it as not that. Does it still, as the start menu, load up as...
It loads up on the title screen as Lexine's Quest.
Okay, so then I need to add the subtitle and then call it a day with
Yeah.
it, because we are finishing it.
Alright. Everybody have a good night. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Al, for being in the chat. Thank you, Landon, for jumping in the call. And we will see you all with our next stream. I'm going to be taking October off because of Spookfest, so I will be streaming again in November. I'll put up a poll, and I'll announce when that poll goes out to vote on what game that will be. But other than that, we do have other streams planned from Landon and Jack. We've got our podcasts. So thank you all for tuning in. Have a good night and take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.